Today we're taking a look at the player exclusive University of North Carolina Jordan 4s. Welcome back to Kicks on Kicks, my channel where I review sneakers, and today we're looking at the Air Jordan 4 UNC player exclusives. Now these originally came out in 2019. These were gifted to members of the University of North Carolina football team. And images got released online, and then, people did what people do, and now just about anybody can get their hands on a pair of these. Now, we'll take a look at this shoe. We'll talk about some of the differences between this and the original, real, authentic sneaker. And we'll talk about the packaging, and I'll overall just talk about some design details and the biggest difference between this shoe and the actual retail UNC Jordan 4s that came out, 2 years ago at this point? We're going to talk about all that, but first got to give a huge shout out to Posh Kicks for sending this pair over for review. Always great working with Posh Kicks, so shout out to you, Emily. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the shoe. We're going to start from the bottom up as usual with the outsole. This, I would tell you, it's your standard Air Jordan 4 outsole. And I mean, yeah, it's the same Air Jordan 4 tooling, but this all over icy bottom is something that I have not seen on a Jordan 4 before. So literally every part of this outsole is like this translucent icy blue. Obviously, if you wear it, it's going to yellow. If you don't wear it, it's eventually going to yellow thanks to that oxidation. But man, that icy blue just looks really, really cool. Moving up to your midsole, is standard two-tone Air Jordan 4 midsole. So you got the white on the bottom and this nice Carolina blue here on the top portion of your midsole, and even into this little 4-foot piece here. Now you will notice that this is a spackled midsole, and it's honestly hard to tell if that speckling is actually black or if it's a dark navy blue. My guess is navy blue, since that is one of the colors for UNC basketball, or all UNC sports, just the color of the school, that navy blue with the light blue, the Carolina blue. So that's that on the midsole. Now let's move on to the upper, where you've got an all over suede upper in a nice Carolina blue colorway. Now, on some accents for accenting details, we've got your little lace dubrays here. This isn't the dubray. Little wingtips for your Jordan 4s. They're actually clear. They are translucent with that same spackling on it. So you got the midnight blue as well as the UNC blue spackling on these clear Air Jordan 4 lace wings. So that's very cool. Now, on to probably the biggest identifying feature on this shoe, and that's got to be the tongue, where instead of your Jumpman and the flight text on it, you've actually got the University of North Carolina logo. This logo is on the shoe, and that's super dope. Now, real quick, we'll talk about I'll show you both shoes since we've got both shoes. Now, as far as legit checking indicators, look, I mean, there's not a whole lot that we can go on. Oh, by the way, on your boots, on your heels, you've got the Jumpman, not Nike Air, but the Jumpman, which is fine. Nike Air always looks better to me, but I mean, hey, it's a Jordan sneaker, so put the Jordan logo on it. I get it. But anyway, so I got some other little details. So you'll see that because these are player exclusive, they're actually numbered. So on the inside, under your tongue, in the sock liner, you see it says UNC on one shoe and football on the other shoe. Because like I said, these were gifted to the University of North Carolina football team back in 2019. And then the year after that, a bunch of players got in trouble for selling their player exclusive sneakers. And maybe that's how these reps ended up getting out there. You never know. But UNC football, and then this pair is numbered. Interestingly enough, I remember when there were detailed images of these that came out on like Nice Kicks or Complex, one of those. And I'm pretty sure the 114 was the same number that was out on those promo pictures. And now, of course, every rep that you see is going to be numbered 114. So that's probably a good thing to look out for legit checking purposes. I got these in the size 9 because that's my true size. Chances are there are not a lot of size 9s out there of the real thing. Because again, these were gifted to UNC student athletes. And while you're more likely to see a size 9 on a football player, you're not likely to see one. So anyway, one thing to note on your insole, you see that Jumpman on the insole on your right shoe, but on the left shoe, it's actually the University of North Carolina logo. So once again, love it. I think the only thing that could make this better would be like the Ram. I need Ramses the Ram on one of these UNC player exclusive shoes. But yeah, so as far as legit checking indicators, if you didn't pay $5,000 for this shoe, chances are it's not real. That's that part. Like I said, that number 114 on the inside is probably a dead giveaway. And this hang tag. This hang tag has been coming with like some of the most recent Air Jordan 3s. And while you will see this on some Jordan 4s, the hang tag that actually comes with this shoe on the player exclusive shoe, I should say, was actually Carolina blue. And it's not this material. It's not this little thin thing. It's that if you had the Air Jordan 3 UNC PEs, it's similar to the hang tag that comes on those. Not the PEs, the UNC colored Air Jordan 3s, the retail version. Like I got right there. So, all in all, that's the shoe. A very, very nice shoe. Now, I did want to do a quick comparison between this and the Air Jordan 4 UNCs that all of us regular people were able to get at retail. And you can see there are clear differences in the design. One, you got the icy bottom. This one, you do not have the icy bottom. And then what's interesting about this shoe for me is the tooling. Because this, quite honestly, has all the sole and the wings from the Air Jordan 4 Oreos. But then they've got this Carolina blue upper. I don't know why they wouldn't have done like the midnight blue on this wing tips and on the outsole. That just makes more sense if we're going for a UNC look. But hey, whatever. I still like the Air Jordan 4 University Blues, and you get a lot more wear out of these than you'll get out of these. Both of these are suede shoes, and so gonna have a hard time keeping them clean. Light blue suede, yeah. Either way, if I'm wearing these to Kenan Stadium, definitely turn a lot more heads in these than you would in these, because who else has these except the football team? And at this point, they're all graduated. So it's really just the equipment managers and stuff that might have these from 4 years ago. So all in all, very cool shoe. I was just looking at the difference between those Wings logos, or the Jordan Jumpman logos, I should say. Very great shoe. I will say this package came in like no time and in tremendous condition, thanks to the folks at Posh Kicks. So thanks again for sending those over for review. I'll see you guys in another video real soon. Peace.